Welcome everyone to episode 2 of the ORB. We're back with more Xpoints 34. Today I have Lucas Glavin as my opponent in our pot of 6. Lucas is a very good Magic player. Here's his deck. It's a Arabian aggro with some Apes and Dibs and Erhnams. He has almost a full burn package with Side Blast Bolts. He's also running his points into Ancestral, a Time Walk, a Regrowth, and 3 Factories. So he is coming in fast and hot. He's got a giant growth in there and some counter spells to keep everyone else honest. Here's my deck. I can crack back with the power sinks. My points are pretty much the same as his, except I'm running a balance to clear the board in case I'm being overrun by those aggressive creatures. And here we go. Lucas just recently won LobsterCon. He stood atop 195 other deranged old schoolers that came in from around the world. And congratulations to him for that. He's also taken down a few seasons of New England Old School. And like every other time, he's off to a pretty quick start here. Drops a Taiga into a Script Sprites. I respond back with a Tundra and a pass. Lucas quick to swing in for 1, put me down to 19. And play a Factory with a Chaos Orb. Respond back with a Sylvan Library. Let me do some digging. Maybe find some answers for some of his threats coming out. Lucas is coming in for 3 here, for free, because I don't have any untapped mana. And I think he's deciding if he wants to chuck that Chaos Orb at me. Uh-oh, and here he goes. Chaos Orb is getting flipped. And the flip is good. Oh, and Lucas is after land. He doesn't want me doing anything over there. He just wants to keep eating away at my life. He's only taken 4, but looking like he's coming in for more quickly. And I just pass again. Nothing on the board except for that Sylvan. Lucas with 4 cards in hand, 4 threats, and here he goes again for 3. I have an answer, and nope, he fires right back and says, your answer means nothing. Go ahead and try again after you take 3 more. Dig through my library. I need to come up with something. I'm down to 13. This game is slipping away quickly. I'm going to pay another 4 life for an extra card here. Throw down to Desert. Try and shoot at that Scrib Sprites. And just pass again. Really no response from my deck. Lucas just saying, guess what? I'll bring the heat to you. Here we go. Activating and in for 3 again. Oh, and he says that 1 giant growth in the deck. You want to see it? Here it is. Make that Script Sprites 4/4 so it can crack in again next turn. I respond back, and he has another response immediately, and thank goodness he's tapped out because I can power sync that thing away for 1. I don't want to say all my problems are solved, but I definitely have a little light at the end of the tunnel. Down to 7 I go. Do need to answer that factory, and relatively quickly because it's coming in. Fourth land down, and an Erhnam. That's an answer. Factory will be lacking Forest Walk. Erhnam's looking better by the second. Nothing worse when you have to stabilize late game and throw down an Erhnam and you give away the game by giving some small creature forest walk that just keeps coming after you. Lucas is regrowthing and coming in. He's picked up his giant growth because for only having one in the deck, now he has a second. Oh, and he's turning his factory into a 5/5, which really don't want to lose my Erhnam. So I'll take it on the chin and go to 2. Lucas has got a lot of burn in there. Hopefully I can see the light of day here. Swinging for 4. Oh, I do have a solution. I have a strip mine now on the table. And a Sinbad. Adding to my draw engine. Hopefully I can get something going. No white left open to swords if I need to gain some life off my own Erhnam. Lucas saying, let's see that strip mine. And there we go. Oh no. Oh no. And he has one left untapped. I have nothing but power sinks. Lucas has got this first game. He brought that heat in. Lots of little damage quickly. I got one crack for 4 damage to him, down to 17. But I didn't do anything. Got a Sylvan out and an Erhnam. By the time the Erhnam got there, it was already too late. Off to game number 2. The upside to losing is you get to play first, so I'll be on the play. And I'll go ahead and lead with the Tundra. And he responds back with a Taiga and now a 2/3 Curd Ape. I crack back and remove him from the playmat. Thank goodness. 2 down for me, and I'll drop a Sinbad. Try and draw some extra cards here. And he says, great, I'll do the same with the Sylvan. Draw him with Sinbad, and I hit a land. Savannah goes straight into play. It always feels good when you pull one off like that. And guess what? Maybe we'll try a couple cards a turn. New Sinbad. He's still working with the factory and a Taiga. Looking through his Sylvan cards. Oh, he says, hey, I'll take some extra cards because I hear doing that's good. I don't think he's worried about a whole lot of damage from me, because he knows it takes me a while to build my board state and get something out that can kill him, so he throws down a Dib. That 3/4 critters on the move. Oh, Sinbadding. Oh my goodness, I Sinbadded away a Sarah Angel and a Sinbad. I could really care less about that other Sinbad at this point, but that Sarah's good. Oh, and one of my sideboard cards comes out. It looks like a gold bordered Spirit Link. So every upkeep of Lucas, I'm gaining a life, which is a good feeling, especially when he's on an aggro plan. If I remember correctly, I don't think he has a whole lot of solutions for it. Lucas digging through his Sylvan cards. Assessing his options. Ooh, and he says, sure, I'll take another one. Eats another 4 life and chucks down an Erhnam. Well, that's one way to overcome gaining 1 life every turn. Oh, and I have an answer to that Erhnam. Give him 4 life back. Let him draw another card. Erhnam's been vaporized. Ooh, hit with Sinbad. That's, again, always a great feeling. See if I can go 2 for 2. Oh, control magic. Kind of would like that one. I don't have an extra blue source to play it at the moment. But nothing like taking on his 3-4 with your own Spirit Link. I throw down Sylvan to do some digging of my own with the Sinbads in play. He's losing life. I'm slowly gaining life. I'm up to 22. Lucas is down to 16. Although he has taken 2 extra cards. Well, there's an answer. He throws down a Chaos Orb. That gets rid of enchantments. And here we go. We're flipping orbs again. And it's a hit. And down goes my Spirit Link. And in comes the dib. So that was fun. I gained a few life off of him. But I was hoping to gain a lot more. He brings the added pressure of Script Sprites to go with it. And it's my turn to go digging. Just taking the one, and oops, look at that. Lottery land draws. Get a City Brass and a Savannah out of it. Looks like I'm still shy of the second blue source. Don't need it so much for the power sink, obviously, but having the control... Ooh, that's big. Serra Angel hitting the board. Guess what? We can block out your 3-4 or your 1-1. Luke is spending some time at the library here, weighing his options. He's slowly deciding how he wants to kill my Serra Angel. And he's back down to drawing more cards. Wow, here he comes. 1-1 and 3-4. I got a big body doing some blocking. I'll eat one, and he does have an answer to go with it. That's the bolt. So 2 for 1. Oh my goodness. And that's why he's drawing extra cards. He's just throwing down the heat again. Here comes another dib. My turn at the library. Sure, I'm still thinking how I want to get out of this because he is adding pressure quickly. There's a factory out there that I assume we're going to see coming at me too very quickly. Factories are so good. I mean, nothing new there, but I just drew another land source, another Savannah, 3rd for the table. I don't have any factories of my own in this deck. I'll just tap some mana one way or another. Oh, there we go. Let's clear out the board. I'll trade my 2 Sinbads for your 3-4 and 1-1 that keep poking me in the head. And little mana ramp with a Land of War Elf. I'm still shy of that second blue source. Lucas going through the library, and a second factory hits the board. That eventually will be a problem, and there's another problem hitting the board in the form of the Script Sprites. And Lucas says, hey, I like control too. Here's an icy manipulator. So again, a lot of pressure hitting the board and an icy to tap down whatever I bring in to try and block. That's not a good sign. That was a lot of answers in that turn. A lot of pressure and a good answer, I should say. And I throw down a city of brass, an icy manipulator. I think the city was finally to get my second blue source up. Tapping the third mana, probably activating the orb. Yep, gonna do some flippy flippies. And it's a hit. Down goes the icy. Oh my gosh, he's taking another card. He's very aggressively taking cards, something I haven't done just because his deck is so aggressive back towards me. Although I'm still on 18, he's down to 7. I think that was his 4th card taken. Maybe more at this point. I do have a swords for one of the factories coming in, but I am going to look at 3 damage and give him a few more life. So maybe he'll take another card. I think he feels fairly confident I don't have direct damage, or if I do, it's probably just in the form of a Psy Blast. Really, I'd take 2 Psy Blasts right now and call this a game. Unfortunately, those Psy Blasts typically run out as soon as I get the board up, sideboard. Some of the first cards out of there. And I'm just passing back. No answers. And Lucas is coming right back at me for another 3. I got a body blocker in the form of a Llanowar Elf. And I'll take 1. Definitely didn't need that Llanowar for anything I had coming up. Oh, Birds of Paradise. Still not a great feeling. I'm not getting any further ahead, just throwing corpses in front of the train. And here comes that train again. Party of 3. 1 corpse down and 1 to the face. I get to do some digging in the library, and I finally answered all my problems. Another Birds of Paradise. And Lucas says, I can probably just keep mowing those over. Well, I think his screen cut out for a second. He did come in for the attack. He announced it. And now he is regrowthing after the attack, after the Birds of Paradise gets mowed down again. And unfortunately, I couldn't get a clear shot of what he regrowth. But I'm sure we'll see it again here soon. Get to do some digging with my library. So I'm up in life, but this does not feel good. I'm not getting any further ahead in the game. Oh, do have a bit of an answer there. Let's take out that factory. Down it goes. I give him a few more life, so he can draw an extra card maybe next turn. And try and throw it back at me. Here comes a Curd Ape, so adding to the party. 2-3. Lucas still has a few cards in his hand. I think I'm under the impression he has more creatures that he just doesn't want to put down. He's seen the Wrath of God, so I get why. Ooh, there's a COP green. I'll slow him down a little bit. It's mostly in there for the Erhnams, but, uh-oh. But he says, no, thank you. I don't even want to deal with it with the script sprites, so all away it goes with a counterspell. And there's my card, a Wrath of God. I'm trying to get out that counterspell, and it worked, I guess. And I got a 2-for-1. Let's see what else he had in hand. If he has some more pressure. Lucas thinking, tapping 3, and another dib hits the board. Seen the lot of Arabian creatures from him this game. Sitting a bottle would be good. Take out some of my stuff too, but it'd feel real good. And I'm kind of surprised because I have not seen a whole lot of burn from him. I decided to jump on his plan and take an extra card. I feel like he's getting a little too far ahead. Plus, I need to find some answers, and that thing's going to come in and beat me up every turn for 3. Lucas taking a point off of the dib. I'll take another Spirit Link at this point. Make him have to come up with another answer. He puts me down to 4. Throws a Chaos Orb my way. And says, let's get to flipping. Oh, look at that. I have nothing left. And he goes ahead and orbs. Orbs by Sylvan. My Avoid Fate doesn't work. I'm just showing him I have one. But Avoid Fate does nothing. He kills my Sylvan and I know I'm dead. I don't have any solutions to crack back at him. Lucas, congratulations. That was a quick 2-0. The second game, I felt like I put up a little bit more of a fight. Board in and out here. I had the Spirit Links, the COP Green, Control Magic. I did stick in a second Avoid Fate for him because of the 2-for-1s. I knew when he had those small creatures with those dibs, he'd be throwing bolts at my Serras like he did last game. Void Fates can be handy, or they can be a dead card in your hand, like we just finished that game up with. Alright everyone, thanks for watching and have a good night.